Hello. Um, so I'm working on my programming language here, and I'm finding bugs in it and documenting them, making issues, whatever, with Claude Code as well as vibe coding with Claude Code. So the programming language is easy. Um, and let me see. Yeah, the programming language is called EasyLang. And so what we're doing is just kind of documenting things. Now, real quick, I just want to have a disclaimer. Um, my OBS seems to break when I run Claude Code in the terminal or when I'm switching back and forth between everything, like workspaces on my Mac. So I don't know why it does that. I'm assuming it's a RAM issue. I have no clue. But so I'm just gonna have to try to keep everything all in one workspace like it currently is, and keep checking OBS every once in a while to make sure the video, which usually freezes, is not frozen. Um, I've been working on this language for about 5 days now, I think. Let me see when the first commit was. 3 days ago, but technically I started like 5 days ago. I just didn't push anything up. Yeah, the easy programming language is interpreted. It's being written in Golang. It's all the ideas, the syntax, the vision, all of that. The error messages all come from me, but the actual code written itself in Go is written by AI, and I have no problem with that. So I've been adding features, been fixing bugs, been catching bugs myself, just finding edge cases and whatnot. So I just found this bug here, where basically if you have a function declared and it has expected return types, if you don't have a return statement, it should throw a warning of some sort. Um, right? But at first I was going to have it throw an error, but we kind of want this language to be very easy and low barrier to entry for people. So if it has a, if it, it's going to throw a warning, I think. Like the AI was like, yeah, let's do a warning. So I'm down with that. So we just have this issue created here. Should return some type of warning. It'll return nil. The function will return nil by default. So uh, I'm just going to keep hunting for bugs. That's the goal here. Bring that down a little bit. So that one is fixed. Or not fixed, but it is added or logged, so we can do that. Mhm. Now let's try to return a type that does not exist. So person has not been declared yet, right? As a struct or something. So we should get an error. Type dot not defined. That's good. Um, what if somebody did EU64, which is also not defined? That should interesting. Is U64 defined? Oh, it is. Son of a bitch. I don't remember doing that. Okay. Let's try to let's do some work with that real quick. Let's see. Turn an unsigned 64-bit integer, and let's do temp x use 64 equals. Let's try just one. Print ln return x, and up here we're going to do print ln. We'll have to do using standard. We don't have to, but we can do using standard. Um, print ln something. And let's see what we get. Wrong return type. Oh, wait, that might be a bug too, actually. We'd have to cast it. Okay, so this is another thing. So I did add the type, but not what it actually means. Okay. Bug with specific unsigned and integer. Oh, I'm typing this in the wrong spot. Dang it. Also, happy Thanksgiving. I'm up early. I woke up around 3. I don't know why my sleep's been messed up, but I'm up at 3 and I decided to program, or not really program, but fix some bugs. Okay. So we have a bug. Specific when. Now I'm going to try something. Let's not even worry about this function right now. Let's just try this and let's do println type of x. So this returns an integer, even though, okay. Hmm. Okay. So I'm going to move this down real quick. We're going to take this function. Hell yeah. Uh, I tweeted out my programming language yesterday, and one of my favorite content creators in regards to programming, Anthony GG, just liked it, replied to the tweet. Pretty cool. Um, let's see here. Okay, let's copy this. Um, when a variable um, you and through technically this is correct. Okay, so now we have that. So now we can get rid of this, and we can get rid of this, and we can do println something. I should call that. And now we get another error. Nice. Finding bugs. That's what it's all about, making sure the software is good. Okay, we have it all. Boom. Let's give it to the AI. Did I? Yes. So I'm thinking we can either cast, should we, before creating the issue, should, how should we handle signed and unsigned it? Technically, they're not really, I guess, not really implemented. I have to see. Thinking, it's spending a lot of time thinking about that. All right, what do you think? Good catch, fundamental design issue. Okay, we have size integers, yeah, but internally they're all treated as mismatch between declaration. Okay, strict type safety like on Rust requires explicit conversions between types. Type of X returns the exact type. Okay, pros catches overflow, underflow, more verbose. Users need to cache frequently. Fights against easy philosophy. Integer families. Signed integers are compatible with each other. Unsigned integers are compatible with each other. Type X returns a specific type, but type checker allows family matches. Some safety less annoying than strict still requires thought about signing. All integers compatible. All integers compatible. Changeably, the type annotations are document. Mm. All integers compatible is interpreted overflow. We call it runtime anyway. Easy prioritizes ease of use. Key specific type name and declarations for clarity. Returns a declared type. I like that. Type checker treats all integer types as compatible. Now, with that though, our signed integers can be negative. So if I say that is a good question. So so if I have an example like do return signed um I ate, or no, return unsigned, right? Let's just say we're going to return unsigned 8-bit integer, and then we return -1, but we were expected to return assigned. So it has to be somewhat strict. Hmm. I want it to be kind of strict. It is statically typed language. I would like to have type safety, but I don't want it to be super strict. Mm, I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking about it incorrectly. What do you got for me? You're absolutely right. I was wrong. As for example, you can't treat all the same. Um, there's a legitimate bug that would cause runtime issues. This okay, better approach. Signed, unsigned distinction. Here's type compatibility. All compatible with each other can hold negative and positive values. Yep. Um, signed. Okay. I don't mind that. It's kind of ugly. Kind of ugly, but I don't mind it as much. This is fine. Error negative. Yep, that's fine. Error assigned to unsigned. Unsigned to signed is safe because you can have a okay. Yeah, I like that. Literal to unsigned, unsigned. Okay. Yeah. Still yes, I like that. So we'll have integers still, but the checker tracks if it's unsigned or signed. Return specific type. You yes. Okay. Yes, it works. Uh, Create issue. This is what it's all about. I love finding bugs and then trying to fix them. More people need to spend fucking time finding and fixing bugs in their fucking software. Now, did it create it? Did not create it. Now, with that being, so let me double check to make sure that is working. Okay, it does seem like OBS is still good, so that's fine. Um, Now we also have F64, F60, or F32. I kind of forgot to mention those. So let's try that out. So get rid of this now. Here's something returns F32. Uh, well, actually, float should be fine. I don't have double precision or whatever the fuck or anything like that. So I don't think I need to worry about floats. I created the issue. Sensational. Okay, let's keep hunting. So we have that issue. Um, While that's thinking, let's see if we can find any more bugs. Um, mm, 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 mm. Yeah, wrong return type. Okay, cool with that. Okay, I'm with that. Hmm, I'm gonna try something. Let's create a struct called person, and it has just a name, do the string, and age, which is an int. Okay, and then we want a function to return an array of persons. So we can do so P1 was temp P1 equals new person, temp P2 equals new person, and then temp P3 equals new person. Okay. So now we should be able to use arrays, or let's do temp R equals uh, incorrect. Temp R. Now, can I just do this straight up? P2, P3, turn R. All right, we get some problems here. Okay, expected. Ah, that's another bug. Okay, perfect. Bug. Errors. Return. Gosh, doesn't recognize array types in the return type. Okay, so it's just array types in general. Oh, really? I didn't do return array. Um, mm, 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 mm. We want to return as an array of integers. Return uh, return x. Just want to confirm that bug to be true. Yep. Okay. That is the case. It's not a matter of my custom types. It's just the arrays. I just wanted to confirm. I like that. Let's check that issue out real quick. Where are you? Cannot use array types and function. Okay. I'm finding some good bugs. Okay. Mhm. What else can I try? Let me try something here. So let's do const, I don't know, colors, enum, and we'll do our attributes here. So we're gonna do int skip can, and we'll start with red, blue, yellow, or red, blue, green. Sorry, not yellow. All right, now return. Let's call this do something, and we want this to return a type of colors. Return. Mhm, mhm, mhm. Really didn't need to do the attributes of our enum, but let's just try colors dot red. Wrong return type. Okay, we didn't need this anyway, but this also works. I don't even need to worry about that. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay. So we have two different errors here, two different bugs. Okay. So, for example, we have bug number one. Um, Hold on. Maybe I'm wrong. I misspelled colors there. All right, wrong return type. So, um, partial return and enum. So that is one issue. Now I want to double check some things. So that's number one. Next will be to do this, right? Let's just set them as strings now. Uh, red, blue, and green. Now we want to return a color. What happens here? Let me just check the error message itself. Uh, got string. So the same happens. All right. Now one more thing. We want to add our attributes. Skip 10. So we specify as their integers, and we're skipping over 10. So it'll be 0, 10, 20, unless it starts at 10 itself. That's another thing I need to test out. Um, do we still get the same thing? Yes. So we get the same thing without that too. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. And another thing I want to test out is I forgot. I forgot what it was. Oh, it actually is skipping. So instead of returning a color, return, we're not going to return anything. We just want to print something. So let's leave this alone. And we're going to print ln color dot red. And we're going to skip 10, but we're going to start this at 10. And we're going to make sure that it comes out as 10. Okay. And we're going to make sure the next one actually starts 20. Yeah. All right. Now, if we don't specify to skip 10 or specify to start at 10, we should get 0. Oh, change this to red. Perfect. All right, that's fine. Enum values lose their type information, causing return type mismatch errors. Perfect. Double check that. I like using like AI is, man, I've really been embracing it more and more, especially when it comes to freaking issues. Creating issues and pull requests are amazing with this. You give it a nice little summary, maybe some error messages. I mean, it even goes through the code and gives you like, all right, maybe you should work in here. It's great. Love it. Um, okay, let's see here. So we know we cannot return arrays. Let's try some stuff with some structs. So we're going to create another struct, const person struct, and well, let's do const people, right? And we have names, which is going to be an array of strings, and ages, which is going to be an array of integers. People. Um, so temp names is going to be integer, and we're going to set it as empty. Okay. Now, or actually, no, let's do not integer. I'm sorry, string. We're not going to set it as empty. We're going to do Bob, Bill, and Angela, right? So for each name in names, temp name or no, temp, let's change this to in. Temp name, no. Arrays, I think arrays dot pop, or no, arrays dot push. We also need to create a new struct, right? So we need to do new temp people equals new people push, and we want to push people. We want to push to people dot names, and we want to push in print ln people dot names, and we're going to call something. Let's see what we get. I'm guessing. Oh, it did. Okay, perfect. Perfect. I actually want to take this and uh, make sure that still happens without. Ooh. So, oh, you know what? I know why, because I'm not using arrays. And we put that in the global scope. And there it is. Okay. Not too bad. There we go. I like that example. That's a really nice example. I'm gonna screenshot that. And I'm gonna go here real quick. I wanna pin this to my profile. There we go. Perfect. All right. So that does work, which is good. I was expecting a bug. So also we no longer need to use arrays, right? Yeah, we don't need to use arrays here. We just call push. I like that. That's super clean, man. God, that's so clean. It's so clean. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Hell yeah. Okay. What other possible bugs can we have that I'm willing to try to find? Um, I wonder if we could do like a special import where we do import and use. That'd be pretty fire. Hold on. That's a fire idea. Oh, that's pretty good. Potential feature. That's actually really good because JavaScript does something, I think, if I remember correctly. It's like import, maybe not. I think when you do it in JavaScript, it automatically is you have access to it, I believe. Um, this is actually pretty clean. What do you think, Claude? I really like this idea. It's a great quality of life improvement. Reduces boilerplate. What's the syntax? And use clear intent. Import and use standard. Option two, shorter. No, fuck no. Reads naturally. No, it doesn't. Import at standard with use. No, just import and use. I don't want to merge them either. That'd be confusing. My vote, import and use. Yes, what I fucking told you. Import and use. Um, Now I know it is several symbols there. So how easy? Import and where the fuck is and at? Seven. Import and use. It can be a motherfucker to write, but I think giving people the option would be pretty nice. Ah, aliasing. I forgot that's something I want to implement. We could do that. Import and use arrays as are. But that kind of sucks because it would be something like this. So, for example, we have arrays, right? Import and use are at arrays. It's a lot to type, but you don't have to do that. You could just do it like this if you wanted to. I like that a lot. That's a really good, I think that's a really cool feature to have. Import and use are at arrays. And that puts in global scope. Every function now has access to it. Proceed. Okay, now Any other bugs that I can try to find here? I was expecting this to throw some errors, but it didn't. Um, Now, I do want to try something. So remember, we do have aliasing for our imports. So if I do R and then I say using R, do we get bugs? We do. Okay. Um, New bug. When aliasing an import and attempting to use any function from the port with error. So here's a perfect example. So we alias arrays as R and we're trying to use R, but we get a fucking issue or a bug. But anyway, I think I'm going to end the video. It's been about 50 minutes. Pretty long time. So yeah, I'm working on the programming language. I will add the description or rather the repo to the description. If anyone is interested in helping out with the language, please feel free to check it out. There's plenty of open issues that I'm constantly working on. Um, Feel free to test things out and add more issues, maybe feature requests, all that good stuff. I'm still trying to find an identity for the language. Right now, the identity is very much it's a very easy, like educational programming language for people to kind of start learning programming. For example, as an alternative to Python. Maybe there's a kid out there who is just about done learning to use the Scratch language on that Scratch website, and they're looking to step into something, and maybe Python's a little too difficult for them because they have classes and fucking objects and all that shit. Whereas Easy doesn't have any of that, and you can kind of immediately go from Easy to like a Golang or TypeScript or well, not really TypeScript, but a Golang or maybe a C or Rust, um, or something like that. So yeah, that's I think that's kind of how I want to market it. But if anybody has any ideas, please let me know. Um, Thanks, peace, and happy Thanksgiving.